What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Kevin and Zach Reacts. I'm your host, Zach Bonds, with the New York Yankees down 3-0 in the series to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers take a 3-0 lead by beating the Bronx Bombers 4-2 in a game where really it was a shutout the whole time. Completely dominated by, you know what, we're going full forward hat. We're bringing back forward hat for baseball talk. A game that, in all honesty, the Dodgers dominated the whole time. Dodgers had complete control of this game, literally since the first inning when Freddie Freeman continued his absolute tear that he's on. He's hit, I believe, 5 straight World Series games with a home run. All 3 this year he's hit a home run in. Freddie Freeman is on a different level than the rest of Major League Baseball right now. And it's incredible to watch. Dodgers in control the whole game, was 4-0 up until actually 2 outs in the 9th when Alex Verdugo hit that 2-run homer. Kind of give the Yankees a little bit of hope. But at the end of the day, the Dodgers go on and get another win to bring them without, I guess, one game before sweeping. Let's just put it that way. I would love it. I would love it. No, Dodgers dominated, I would say, this game from start to finish up until the Verdugo thing. Series has been incredible. I think dominated. Dodgers definitely have dominated the series kind of before today was a lot more competitive, but on paper, it's going to look like the Yankees held in the score. The score doesn't necessarily show everything today. So Yankees down 3-0 in the series. Put in the chat. Do you think it's over? Are we kind of giving up on this? Is the World Series over? Are the Dodgers champions? Because no team's ever even forced a game 6 when down 3-0. So not only has no team ever come back from 3-0 down in the World Series, no team has even forced a game 6 after being down 3-0 in a series. So I'm going to say this is it. Tomorrow we might be seeing the Dodgers pop champagne. Luis Gil is on the mound for the Yankees. They have undecided for the Dodgers, but this is really it's going to be a bullpen game tomorrow. It's the Yankees. This is a tough spot for them. This is a tough spot for them. I mean, obviously, they'd have to have a historic comeback for them to really end up anywhere close to competitive in this series. I mean, you got to win the next 2. I mean, obviously, you have to win out. You can't lose another game. But, man, 3-0, you once again, your star player, Mr. Aaron Judge, another 0-for-3 game. At least this time he got on base with a walk. I think he has 6 or 7 strikeouts and 12 official at bats so far this World Series. He's hitting 140 this playoff. Aaron Judge has been bad. Let's just call it what it is. Aaron Judge has been really, really bad so far in the postseason, only hitting 150 over the entire postseason. He's actually career in 55 postseason games. He's a career 199 hitter. So Aaron Judge always seems to kind of disappear at these times. Don't know if it's a mental thing, but Aaron Judge just does not look good out there. There's no confidence. There's no swagger that you're used to seeing with Aaron Judge. It's just he looks dejected at all times. I'm not going to say I don't kind of enjoy it as an Orioles fan. Like, you know, obviously I'm finding a little joy. I think it's funny that, you know, all these Yankee fans were making fun of, you know, these Orioles for not getting hot. And then Mr. October himself for them is not doing too hot. Alex Verdugo, as I said, was kind of the only Yankee that really, I mean, he walked and hit the homer. Stanton, okay. If you watched the game, you saw it. Teoscar Hernandez throws out Giancarlo Stanton at home. I understand Volpe Volpe is next. Volpe not doing too hot, although funny enough, he ended up singling that next at bat. Yeah, Mike, this is exactly what I'm going for. Giancarlo Stanton might be the slowest dude I have ever seen on a baseball field. There was no way that man was running full speed. Like he was, unfortunately, I know he was. Like, cause that, like, unfortunately, Giancarlo Stanton, like injuries, all that, his body, he just that's as fast as he runs. In no way. Teoscar Hernandez had the ball before Stanton even got to third. In no way should he have ever been sent there. I know people are going to say you got to make a perfect play, you got to make a perfect throw and catch, all of that. There is no way in hell I'm sending Giancarlo Stanton at any point. The man, I mean, he literally looked like he was jogging. He looked like he was walking. You know, you see these comments online of people like, Giancarlo's got to hustle there. Why is he jogging? He's not jogging. I wish he was jogging. Like, I wish I could tell you he was jogging. I'm sure he wishes he could tell you he was jogging. That's as fast as Giancarlo Stanton runs. I mean, it literally looked like he was walking home. Teoscar threw it 93.4 miles an hour home. It was fun fact, it was the fastest throw of any this season for Teoscar Hernandez. He saved a pretty good time for it. So let me know in the chat what you guys want to talk about. Kind of just an impromptu Kevin and Zach react. I don't think Kevin's going to be able to hop on, so you're just stuck with me right now. But overall, this series, I mean, if we want to talk about just a guy that Freddie Freeman, has there ever been a more obvious World Series MVP? Has there? Rick, I'm going to completely agree with you. Michael Pierce might be faster than Giancarlo Stanton. It's unbelievable. I see NFL linemen who would have been standing up safe in that. So this is tough. This is tough. I don't think so. I don't. Yeah, swept. I don't know if they get swept, if they win a single game in this series, I'm going to say no. Absolutely not. I'm going to agree with Biohack. I don't think they get rid of Boone. I think if they would have lost in the ALCS or the divisional series, I think they would have. But the fact that they went to the World Series, I think is going to keep his job. I think he's going to keep Boone's job. I don't know if it's smart, but it just seems like for some reason, one way or another, Aaron Boone just like Biohack said, Cashman just loves the dude. They've been working together for Lord knows how long at this point, especially back when Boone was a player. So it's just to the point where Cashman, I don't think they're going to get rid of Boone, especially because they got to the World Series. If they would have gotten lost in the divisional round, I think without a doubt he would have been fired. A lot of people thought he should have been fired last offseason. A lot of Yankee fans thought that he should have been gone last season. I can't get over how bad, like Aaron Judge, the fact that he played like the best player people compared this year to Barry Bonds. Like this man is getting Barry Bonds comps, and this is what he's doing in the postseason. This is what he's doing in October. Just here, let's pull it up. Let's go over this. You know, we're going Kevin and Zach react. We're going full behind the scenes. This is what we're doing. We're going. I just minimized my screen. Oh no, I maximized it more than I wanted to. Off to a horrible start to the behind the scenes, but here we go. Aaron Judge stats. Oh, so let's look at these. All right, people. All right. My computer is not working. All right, share screen. Here we go. We are back on top, people. Where we are back on top. So as you see, postseason. Let's go right here. Oh, a little too big. So we got the postseason just across his career, all the way back to 2017. Batting 188 over 13 games, 48 at bats. So that kind of was where the start of the, oh boy, you know, what's this? Next year, though, 2018, he had a pretty impressive year or postseason run. 5 games, 19 plate appearances. He got 8 hits, including 3 home runs, only 4 RBIs, only struck out 3 times. That's the key, is he only struck out 3 times across 5 games, and that every other time you see he is striking out at a pretty ridiculous rate. I agree. I talked about this on the Ryan Ripken show I think last Thursday it was. So Aaron Judge, I think, is just the best, biggest threat. I think he's going to be the guy, like he's Mr. New York. He's their big power hitter. I think Juan Soto is the most important player in that lineup, and it's not close. If we're talking about importance, if we're talking about all around, you take everything into account hitting wise. If you take defense into account with Juan Soto, you're asking for your heart to be broken. Just don't give him a glove. But yeah, Juan Soto, without a doubt, I think is the better hitter than Aaron Judge. But as you see throughout his career, Aaron Judge has not been good historically in the postseason. I mean, just all of this, you see his strikeout numbers, 27 and 13 games played his first year, only 3-5. Then he gets 11-9, 10-7, 0-1. He got 15-9, and now he's at 19 Ks through 11 games. He's got a 280 on base percentage, the 150 average. He's got a 605 OPS. This is just, we're officially reaching that point with Aaron Judge where this is no longer just Aaron Judge is struggling a little bit. Oh, Aaron Judge is in a slump. Aaron Judge can't get it done in October. Yeah, and Steve, Juan Soto every time, everywhere he's went, whether it's with the Nationals or it's this year with the Yankees, Juan Soto has won them games through this postseason. Every time they needed a big moment, 2 people came up clutch. It was Giancarlo Stanton and it was Juan Soto. I completely agree. Hate watching is the best. If the Orioles are done, I'm going to be hate watching the Yankees. There's not much better to do, especially when the Monday Night Football game is the Giants versus the Steelers. So saved myself a little stress and just watch the Dodgers give a little ass whooping, good old-fashioned LA ass whooping to the New York Yankees. But this is one of those series where I saw Biohack talk about a little bit up in the comment section. Yes, Aaron Judge has not been playing well. Aaron Judge hasn't been playing well. The New York Yankees haven't been hitting well with runners in scoring position all October, and especially now they're not hitting well. But let's call it what it is. The LA Dodgers are a really, really damn good team. Not even like, oh, this is like just a really good team for this year. Like, this is the star power on this team, when you take into account Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, then you have the unsung heroes like the Will Smiths, the Teoscar Hernandez. Kike Hernandez just always shows up in October. It doesn't matter what. Max Muncy. Max Muncy's a forgotten name in that lineup. Gavin Lux, former prospect, actually the guy I wanted in the Machado deal. Their pitching has stepped up to the plate tremendously. Obviously, Clark Schmidt, the last thing the Yankees need was for them to give up a homer in the first inning, a 2-run shot to Freddie. But you got to tip your cap to the Dodgers. Like, yeah, you can talk about how the Yankees aren't playing well, especially offensively. But, my God, the Dodgers are so damn good at the game of baseball, it's unreal. Like, we're past just a very good team. And this is when you take all of their talent into effect, like this team is one of those that we will probably look back on. And you're saying to yourself, this is one of the most talented teams we'll ever see. I genuinely believe, and yeah, there's so many guys like Glasnow on them that still aren't there. Dodgers aren't going anywhere. And, I talked about it a little bit on the show today. There's rumors that the Dodgers are potentially interested in Juan Soto. I'll stop watching baseball. Tempt me. I'll stop watching baseball. I will not. There is no point to watch, no point to even play the games. If Juan Soto signs with the Dodgers, I will not be watching baseball because that is hand him the World Series. I mean, just hand them the World Series at that point. So that would be, if you got Mookie, Freddie, Shohei, and Juan Soto, that's just great game, everyone. It was fun. Love this young O squad. We would be done. There would be no point in playing the games. So, but overall, kind of, I think this is Freddie Freeman MVP. I don't think that's really any sort of question at all. Freddie Freeman is going to be the MVP. Kind of just looking through the box score right now, seeing if I really missed anybody. Not really. Kike Hernandez is just so funny because it doesn't matter where he is. Kike's just always producing in the playoffs. He's never going to be a guy who, what's his career like? He hit 229 this year, 12 home runs, 42 RBIs, a 654 OPS guy. Nothing great. Just an average league hitter. It does not matter. In the postseason, this man is a different animal. Let me go look it up. Yeah. Kike in 2024 is batting 282. As I said, he batted 375 last postseason. 2021, he batted 408. 2019, he batted 429. The dude's a stud. Kike Hernandez, just unreal. It just whenever the lights are the brightest, yeah, he is. Kike Hernandez and Aaron Judge just switch when the playoffs start. It's just a quick and seamless transition. Aaron Judge and Kike Hernandez. It's the only logical explanation, if we're being honest. Genuinely is the only logical explanation. So it's going to be interesting to see, especially knowing that tomorrow, 8:08, Dodgers, Yankees in New York. I'm so intrigued by I feel like the Yankees, they have to switch something up in the lineup. I know they're saying they won't move Judge down. I would move Judge. You got to put Stanton. You got to, I don't know what they're doing right now, but they got to switch something up. You put Trent Grisham in, put Jason Dominguez in, put whatever they have to do. They need to switch something up because if you just put out the same exact lineup for, I think this would be the 4th straight game. Yeah. And Yankees fans have given up. It's incredible to watch, but Yankees fans are completely done. They have just sat there and witness this team just get it was fun because I was really intrigued on how they were going to handle the Judge situation. I really thought they were going to boo him. New York goes out there, standing ovation, get your guys' confidence back, went out and struck out. Went out and struck out. I mean, Aaron Judge, no matter what these guys do, this is interesting. So let's say, okay, if they lose tomorrow, is the Soto trade a failure? Not if they resign him. Not if they resign him. Now, if they don't resign him, without a doubt. If they somehow lose Juan Soto, this is the biggest failure ever. This is colossal, especially the way that Michael King looks. Michael King looks like a Cy Young candidate out in San Diego. Oof, getting a little late. Yeah, the way that Michael King especially is looking right now, without a doubt, that would be a colossal failure. So, yeah, if the Yankees lose tomorrow, it opens up so many different, I think it changes a lot. Then all of a sudden, I don't think Aaron Boone gets fired, but the rumblings for him become a lot hotter. It gets a lot hotter. Couldn't agree more. Hopefully Soto goes to the Mets. I could not agree more. If Juan Soto goes to the Mets, that's like my dream scenario because it gets him out of the AL. And if we have to deal with the Mets in the World Series, it is what it is. So I'm excited for tomorrow because as a hater, hate watching, I gotta go out and just say if they get swept, it opens up so much. It opens up so much, especially just the can of worms of people are going to be wanting heads to roll in New York. They're going to want Boone gone. People are going to, especially if Soto signs elsewhere, people are going to demand Cashman's gone again. We're talking about the Dodgers, about how they're this super team, it feels like, and they got guys coming back and they have all this money still. The Yankees not going to be in the best situation, especially if they get swept, because they do have to re-sign Soto. Guys get a little older. You still have to figure some things out. So tomorrow, it's going to be interesting. If the Yankees get swept, we will definitely be back tomorrow. Hopefully Kevin will be on with that one as well. But just a little quick stream. Wanted to just get on here for a little bit. Haven't done a baseball react, especially a hate watch, in a while. So we'll be back on, especially when the series ends. If the Yankees get swept tomorrow, you bet your ass me and Kevin will be on here to celebrate and talk about it and congratulate the Dodgers. But that's going to do it. Quick episode this time, but appreciate you guys, as always, for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content, and that will do it for this edition of Kevin and Zach React.